Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new first look of the new BMW X6, of course, excuse me. This is the M package, so we can see aggressive grille with a lot of air intake and massive, I believe 22-inch wheels if I'm not mistaken, and the BMW Laser lights. You can see the laser lights with this blue details inside. Then we have LED fog lights. You have air exiting on those sides, adaptive radar on the bottom, and the new thing is this large grille can be ordered illuminated. Actually, this one is illuminated. You can see on the top the LED lights. As I've heard, this is also available on the new 5 Series as well, exclusively now, but I guess all the BMW models are going to get this. So you have the camera here, 180 degrees fisheye lens for the 360 parking camera system. Beautiful design. We're going to come to the specs later. So this is the M50i. So we can see massive wheels. These are 22-inch, 5-spoke with M Performance contrasting blue calipers, big discs, and these are Continental Premium Contact 6 tires. We also have a little side exit here, M badge, another camera for the 360 parking, and probably the side assist. Another look on the back, a little smaller caliper, and first look of the coupe design. So the X6 is coupe. A lot of familiar details are on the back as the new X4 over there. But back on the X6, beautiful coupe design. Sloping roof on the back with a small spoiler tips on the top. If we come closer, you can see those details with a shark fin. And then we have part of the M package, fake side exhaust, air exitings, and real exhaust, not to get confused. In this model, dual exhaust, I believe the other one's real too, so we have quad exhaust, and we have the M50 badge. The lights are beautiful because they extend towards the center to the badge because of the wider hips. We can see beautiful design. If we come closer, you can see here LED lights. Now, if you want to open, the button is below. Just another side look. Let's see the trunk space. If you just press once, it's gonna open. I'm gonna back up to get the car into the perspective. You can see it goes pretty high up. So we have the X6 over here. So you can fold it like this, so you can access your storage. We have aluminum step protection. There's like 4 fingers of height, so it's not completely flat bottom. We can open the extra space shelf if I back up, so extra storage space. That's really convenient. The dampener that holds it up. You have tether points on each side. You can use the 12-volt outlet on the back, pull this to knock down the seats. You have the LED lights on the back, first aid compartment. You also have a rosary hook here, really convenient. If you knock this second row, you can see it almost falls down flat. Your LED lights and camera. If you want to close, press here. On the bottom you have 2 LED lights. You can close this back. And then on the bottom of the edge we have also a nice tip spoiler that looks really elegant. Now we're gonna jump into the interior real soon, as soon as the other car reviewer finishes his tour. So another look. On the top we can see the panoramic roof. If I back up here where there's no one now, I can put the whole car into the frame so you can see the aggressive strong look on the back and the just slowly falling coupe look. We're gonna test the back space as well for the tall person. So I'm 2 meters tall, or 6.6, but first we're gonna jump to the front seat and check the interior. So let's hear the closing sound. Pretty good. So on the top there's also a detail of the X6 in the B-pillar. Nice finish in black. BMW still kept this like a retro feature that most of the car industry got rid of. We can see everything is covered with plastic, nice leather. You can open from the rear or close the rear trunk or boot, whatever you call it. You can have memory seats here, and you can have, I guess, heating options and second seat memory. You can unlock or lock the car, and then we have beautiful carbon fiber and glossy finish, and we have this beautiful Bauer & Wilkins speakers. Just look at this, everything's premium. We have LED ambient lights inside. All this bottom plastic is covered with a leather, and you can see it's soft on the bottom as well. BMW didn't left anything without soft parts. You can see the illuminated ambient lights in the bottle area, which is, by the way, huge. Now inside everything continues really expensive leather. We have nice leather black with perforated in the middle part, really interesting pattern. Seats, told you they're grippy. Of course they're electric with all the functions, with your knee support, your lumbar support, as you can see there. So really exclusive inside. Everything is refined and high quality made. So if I jump in, excellent closing sound. Let me back up a little bit. So we have a 3-spoke M steering wheel with a heated option. Have sport paddles, BMW logo, cruise control, radar distance, phone and voice activation. You have your standard light switch on the bottom, which you just keep on automatic. Have your brightness. Of course, you have ambient lights here as well. AC, beautiful Bauer & Wilkins that illuminate in this spiral galaxy way. Big heads-up display, of course, with the new virtual cockpit that has high-definition graphics. On the top we also have a Bauer & Wilkins speakers in the middle of the console, and we can here see the additional screen like the rest of the lineup of the BMW. Now we can decrease the fan speed over here for less noise inside of the car. As you can see, the screen is touch operated, but you still have on the bottom the iDrive home. So if you want to go into the home menu, you can use the wheel to change, which is really high quality made, or you can press here. You can have a phone. Now you can share it with the friends. Your friends can lock your car with that phone as well, and you can have multiple drivers settings. Big navigation. We also have a BMW virtual assistant now. This is all standard heated seats. Ventilated seats. The heated seats are on the sides, and you have your climate controls, your volume control. Let's hear the Bauer & Wilkins. So high quality speakers, that's for sure, but we're gonna mute not to get copyright strike. More ambient lights in the middle bridge that's finished in glossy carbon fiber. If you push here, we have beautifully illuminated cup holders that have cooling feature, some sort of extra cables for the USB-A, and we have a phone place here. You can connect your phone and wirelessly charge it. Of course, those are usually mostly options. And then we have this automatic lever with an X inside, crystal made, definitely an option. We have parking here, and then the rest is as labeled. Start stop, also crystal like touch buttons, ESP off, camera systems, parking sensors, auto off, sport comfort, eco pro, adaptive auto hold, parking electronic brake, downhill assist, and the rest is already explained. And now the AC keeps blowing super high, and we have in our armrest a big storage area with rubber mat on the bottom. We have a little LED light over there and a USB-C charger. So the seats are massive as shown. They are really comfortable. So if I change the camera to myself, I think I'm all the way back. But even now there's plenty of headroom in the interior and for the knee room. So once again, look of the new cockpit. Now I'm not going to go in depth with this, but definitely there's a lot of options here: navigation, car information, and weather control, news updates. You can press here for you can edit the page, you can have multiple options. You can really customize a lot in this car, but we're not going to go into the details. And then we can see the beautiful crispy graphics on the screen. You can change the driving modes, but the car is most of the cars are in this demo mode, so you cannot really play too much with the virtual cockpits. So on the top we have leather in Alcantara finish, so ambient light, actually just a LED on the top. Let's see if the visor extends. It does. Good job, BMW. On the top, you just notice another high quality made speaker. And on the top here in the middle, we have emergency call, and to open or close the shade and the panoramic roof, we have our LED lights that match here, or you can turn them both, then they brighten up a lot more. Now we have a thin bezel mirror. That's all on the top. On the back, look, we have also a speaker for the rear passengers, high quality, made with LED lights. And then we have this beautiful optional panoramic roof that can of course open. And we have these dots are actually, you can see here if I come closer, probably not a illumination. I'm gonna check it on the back. There are screens where you can play even from the back. This is the back look. Now on the back, there's a not huge blind spot. If I look forward, there's a big hood, so you're in a SUV. Gives you a lot of safe confidence while driving. Good overview around, and just nothing is left without the premium touch in the BMW. You can even watch a TV here. Of course, I just want to see if I can find the ambient lights, vehicle status. You can hear see tire pressure, engine oil, and other stuff. What I wanted to show is I want to check it on the back. So let's go on the back. And check the space on the back. Now we have a manual shades that we can close like that, or we can open them. Of course, on the back we have Bauer & Wilkins again. Everything is fine. Of course, Bauer & Wilkins, and the gloss finished carbon fiber M badge on the bottom doorstep. Now we can see the seats go way down and inside, so there's looks like there's plenty of space. I'm gonna sit inside. We have the illuminated lights, but let's just see if we knock down this again. You can see how the screen just tilted, and then yes, you can have a almost flat bottom for a lot of other stuff. Of course, you have holder here for the seat belt. You have child fixes over here. And then if I go inside, you can see the Bauer and Wilkins speakers over there. Really high quality, made with illumination. And now let's sit on the back, see the space. So okay, with a little interruption with a really loud Russian vlogger, here we have a screen. Now you can see that I have enough room. I was sitting on the front, and here you have colors and the BMW, so you can see over there. So I can change it to blue, green, lilac or violet, and not too many colors. You have bronze here or orange, but we have here a car, and we have here climate controls, so you can control all of that. You have display options and general settings, data. So I'm not going to go into details here, but you can see and get the feeling what you get on the back. Of course, you can see here navigation, weather control, probably news. You can connect your phone, maybe install some apps. Currently there's just weather. We can turn on the navigation. We're in Frankfurt Auto Show, of course, and we have here media, so you can listen to the media. I don't see any connections, so maybe they're wireless. And Bluetooth, so we can turn off the screen over here by pressing this button. The screen goes up and down, so you can adjust it. And over here we have a compartment for your paperwork, LED ambient lights, and then we have this climate control vents over here as well. You can turn it off or on. Now it's on. And you have heated seats, maximum AC or just automatic. You can increase the temperature. So it's a 4 climate zone. Now we have here I'm going to turn this off, the air blow. So we have a connection for your headsets on the bottom and a CD DVD player. Now I guess this is just so we have a USB-C charger, 2 of them, and HDMI connection, and then on the bottom we have a 12-volt charger on the bottom. The middle tunnel is not too big, so I guess a 5th person could sit in the middle if necessary. Now on the top, as shown before, you have LED lights, and now the Harman Kardon speakers. As you can see here, the shade, there is extra room for a headspace. And not to forget the middle armrest. So we have cup holders, and we have an extra space, no carpeting, just pure plastic. And if we pull this tab, so this unlocks it, you can put a longer object. This is the back view. Appears that this might be another speaker, but this is just perfect looking, to be honest. Of course, as I mentioned, over there is another illumination. And then moment of truth. Now, coupe car, actually 2 meters tall, 6.6. I'm touching the roof, but it's not in the way. If I was an average person, I would definitely have plenty of headroom and plenty of knee room. Okay, let's check the technical details. So this is the base price of 99,000 euros, or total price with the Exos 134,000, and then we have the specs Manhattan metallic. That is this beautiful color we see here. And then if we go to packages, you can see all the lists. You can pause and see all the options, and then we can see the optional equipment over here. Just pause if you want to see that as well. And then let's see the technical data. So we have a 8-cylinder engine, 4 valves, with 530 horsepower, 750 newton meters of torque, 4.3 seconds 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, and maximum speed of 250, electronically limited. These are the emissions and the average fuel consumption, length of the vehicle, and other details. So that's it. Anyways, I hope you liked the first look of the new X6. I would put in the grille roll in the beginning of the video. I showed you the black version, that it looks like it's two-dimensional, but it's actually a really deep black color. On structure, it is it's not smooth, it's like rough surface. It absorbs a lot of light, so it appears like it's a black hole. Unfortunately for BMW, this is just for the show. That is not street legal color, because in the dark you really wouldn't notice that car. It'd be dangerous. Despite that illuminated grille, which is just a marketing and like a bling bling style, like, you know, Mercedes in the USA have illuminated star. In Europe it's not legal. So anyway, I'm talking too much. If you like this video, if you like this first look, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to get notifications when I upload a new video, because there's a lot of new BMW cars, and of course there's a lot of like the 1 Series, a new 1 Series, and there's a lot of other car brands that I'm going to be filming. All the technical details are going to be in the video description as well, and stay safe on the road. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.